What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy CJ. We out here, man. Back with another video. Drop a like and a sub if you fucking with the content. You feel me? Today's discussion, man. We gonna be talking about the power of abuse. You feel me? So, and it's basically the same as overdoing things. You feel me? And it's really easy to overdo things and not even realize what you're doing. You feel me? Honestly, you can overdo anything in this life. You can overdo watching TV, working out, being disciplined, drinking, sex, drugs. You can overdo all these things, man. And you don't want any of these things to have power from you. You feel me? You know, some of these things, they're not the best, but they're not all that horrible. You feel me? It just gets to a point where you got everything, right? For example, let's say, you know what I'm saying, you were born with everything you wanted, bruh. Or you got all the money in the world. And you can get anything you want, right? A kid is probably just gonna want toys, you know, things like that, of that nature. But then he's gonna use a toy so much he gonna overdo it, and either he gonna realize I can buy whatever I want, or he's just gonna overindulge in playing with toys. You know what I'm saying? So gotta have a balance. For weed, it's easy to overdo weed. People out here be saying like you can't get addicted to it. It don't really do nothing bad for me, but that's a lie because for me, dog, I've been smoking for 8 years, and I was abusing the fuck out that shit. To be honest, like every day, I roll up at least 4 blunts. Now I've been doing better. You feel me? Because I had to take a step back and really see how this shit was affecting me. Because I'm talking about 8 years, not really trying to take no breaks in between. I took one break for like 3 months for a program, but that wasn't on my own like accord. Last month, which was September, I didn't smoke for 30 days and 38 days. But it did a lot for me. I saw how the weed was affecting me. I saw how productive I was. I saw how on it I was on everything. Like I was executing everything. There's no procrastination. I never felt lazy. You feel me? You know, maybe I might have been sad here or there, but overall I feel like when I dropped the weed for a month, I could see that this was actually the thing that was giving me anxiety. This was taking my power away from me. This was making me not want to do anything. This was getting in the way of my dreams. You feel me? And I know the higher version of myself ain't just sitting around smoking weed all day. You feel me? Overdoing weed can even involve relationships. Like think about y'all relationships, man. Um, if you met somebody and y'all bonded over weed and y'all can't do nothing else besides smoke weed together, that's not really a real relationship because you take that away, then what y'all gonna do? You feel me? So you gotta be able to take a step back and see how this thing that you're overdoing is really affecting your life. You feel me? But some people don't even really have the awareness to know they're overdoing something. You feel me? Um, Another one that is very bad for everybody is watching corn. You feel me? Like it just one, it messes up your mind. You feel me? It it makes you like over sexualize a lot of shit when that shit is really unnecessary. And I blame society because you know Instagram, they be showing all these, you know, booty cheeks and all that. You can literally go anywhere and see booty cheeks online. Like they're not hiding it. It's just everywhere. Feel me? But like corn though, Dog, that shit is not good, bro. Speaking for men, I don't know how it affects women, but speaking for men, bro, because I have my little ones and twos with that shit, but I don't really be on that shit. I'm not even on that shit no more. So I did see how it affected me. So for me, you know what I'm saying? I never really had a problem with the ladies, but it was a point where uh that shit kind of made me look at them like objects for real. And I didn't really care to like get into like debt with a woman, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was, because that's naturally me. But like, nah, I was just trying to bun shit for real and not really treat them like humans. But like, I desexualized my mind. Stopped watching that shit for like 3 months. I don't even beat my shit. And to be honest, I ain't even been cracking shit out here. So eliminating the corn and intentionally going on like, a couple months, not trying to crack nothing, holding in that nut, nigga. That shit did shit for me too. And it's like, bruh, I see women as humans, as they always have been. But like that shit can corrupt your mind, bruh. And you could just be mad, overly horny, and that shit is just not even cool, dog. Like, it be dudes out here, you know what I'm saying? They'll see like, some fine shit and they be like, oh, she bad. Like she got the cake right there. And then on me, I'd be like, yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It look nice. Cause it do look nice. But like I'm already cool with Shorty, you know what I'm saying? So it's whatever to me. Cause I know how to treat women like humans. But like the nigga who was saying, oh, her shit fat. The nigga saying that, he won't even go approach her, have a conversation, nothing. Like corn to fry y'all minds to where y'all can't even have a conversation with a real life woman. Y'all be like in y'all head and hesitant and like anxious and all that because behind closed doors you're doing things you're not supposed to do. You feel me? That's just another example, man. But with those examples, man, take weed away from your life, man. If you have a weed problem addiction or whatever, um, stop watching corn, dog. Like, get back in real life. Go get some real life cheeks, man. Stop beating your shit to pixels online, my guy. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? And I guess if you do it once in a while, cool. But like every day, dog, nah, that shit is not healthy. And that's just that ass polluting your mind. Believe it or not, bro. I know niggas, it's niggas out here, they can't even go a day without doing that. It's like, damn, bro, you are down bad. And then it be having them feeling lost, kind of depressed here and there. It's because you're doing something wrong, bro, and you shouldn't be doing it. And it's like, bro, all the time you spend on overdoing things, like all the time you spend smoking weed, buying it, breaking it down, rolling it up, smoking it, man, that's decent time. You going to go find some corn, bro, trying to find the perfect video, bro, all that. That's a waste of time, man. The next thing that you could easily abuse, bro, is social media. Feel me? In my point of view, social media is cool. You know what I'm saying? I love it. But I know the difference between social media and real life. You feel me? A lot of these people, they don't. And when they see someone online, living their quote unquote best life and all that, most people don't realize that this is their highlight. You know what I'm saying? Some people might live like this every day, but like a lot of these people don't live like this every day. And that's where y'all got it twisted. You feel me? Being on social media too much, bro, that shit can make you feel like you're not doing nothing with your life. You're gonna compare all the time. You're gonna be like, damn. why they got it, but I don't got it. Me personally, I never been like that. But it's like, and then a lot of things you see on social media, it's just bullshit. Like a lot of this shit be frying your brain. If it's not beneficial, it's just frying your brain. But if you're not learning from it, gaining any knowledge or sauce from it, just frying your brain. And there be a lot of memes, a lot of like, I appreciate the comedians, but other than that, it's like it's that ass bullshit. It be things about like relationships and how like, I guess the cheating is at an all time high. And let's say you're in a relationship, you're always on social media. You're seeing the reels and the TikToks about, you know, people being unfaithful. That is gonna plague your mind, bro. You're gonna look at your girl sideways just because you've been on social media. You feel me? And honestly, that was me, like for a little bit. But don't get it twisted. The relationship wasn't, you know what I'm saying, peaches and cream. But at the same time, the online thing definitely did play a factor into how I was feeling with our relationship. You feel me? But it's all over and done. That's in the past, though. You know what I'm saying? And social media too, bro. Like these little niggas, to be exact, man, bruh, they be people who be so like tough online. You feel me? And then you see them in person, and all that energy they had is not there. It's like niggas can be big shit online, but in real life, they just not on nothing. Like you was posted in that Maybach, but in real life, you don't even got a car. You don't even got your license, G. What are we doing? You got no motion. It be niggas out here on Instagram flexing other niggas' money. Like, can you believe that shit? That's crazy. I ain't never, I could never do that, and I never will do that. But it's like they're trying to portray something they're not. You trying to act like you got it, but you really just a broke nigga. Go get some cheese. Go get some of your own cheese, bruh. I'm sure the people on your story and who's watching shit might not know this, but you know this. And it's like, if you know this, nigga, why are you comfortable fronting? Like, you don't feel ashamed of yourself, bruh. Like, you don't feel ashamed posting your man's bread and then your little brother at home watching your story asking you to get him food and you're like, damn, bro, I can't even do it, man. Like it's not my bread. Like, that's just that social media shit. And without that, I feel like a lot of people would be more face to face. A lot of people would be better at communicating in real life. Like people wouldn't be dodging the hard conversations that's needed to be had. You feel me? You wouldn't be comparing yourself all the time. Like you will be able to clearly see that this shit I'm scrolling on right now is some bullshit and it's frying my brain. But when you overuse social media, you're too deep in it to really see the bigger picture. You feel what I'm saying? So right now, actually, I'm doing a challenge for myself. Last month it was no weed, no sex, no liquor. Honestly, I messed up. I drank like 2 cups of liquor last month. It is what it is. I didn't buy it. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. 2 small cups. Hey, I still sipped it though. So that's on me. Out of my 3 challenges last month, I only drank 2 days. I'm gonna give myself a pound of back because I'm proud of myself. You feel me? And for y'all watching this right now, man, if nobody has been telling you they proud of you, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. And don't forget to be proud of yourself, man. Make sure you give yourself a pat on the back no matter who watching, bro. You don't need no validation from nobody but yourself. Feel me? Um, Another thing, right, that people can abuse or overdo is money. You feel me? Money, money, money. Money make the world go around. But if you're like, you know what I'm saying, too about the money, or always chasing the money, or always holding on to the money, you feel me? or all you think about is money, money, money. Well, I don't really think that's bad, but I do think that if you're not paying attention, you could abuse it. Just the concept of money, just how you get it, what you do with it, etc. Like, let's say this, man. There's people out here, bro, working 9 to 5 jobs, bro, and they don't know that, and they think like that's the only way they can get paper, and their whole life be revolving around work. And it's like they got no life outside of work. It's, oh, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You need to get your bills paid, all that. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to take care of yourself, stay on top of shit. But like, bro, if you're not taking no time to yourself, bro, this is just work related. You're not gonna be able to see outside of your job, bro. You're just gonna wake up, go there, get your check, and be okay with that, bro. And even be okay with, you know what I'm saying? You're already working 40. You're gonna be okay with working 60, bro, just to get like a little more dough for whatever. But it's like, dog, when's the last time, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't so about work and, you took time for yourself, really just to like, really just chill. You know what I'm saying? See where you at in life, bro. Think about other ways to get money so you're not always, in the rat race at a job, you know what I'm saying? But if you're working too much, you're not gonna be able to think of any other ideas. Your main thoughts is gonna probably revolve around work. Me personally, when I'm at work, I don't really be thinking about work, bro. I be thinking about the next move, you know what I'm saying, the mission and all that, and how I'm finna get there and complete it. But like, I don't care. I never really cared about a job though, cause you know what I'm saying. I always been getting to it regardless, job or not. So I ain't tripping. But when I was younger, yes, when I was younger, man, I was up. You know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but you know what I'm saying. Nigga was having racks, but I was high all the time, so I couldn't really. I never really like kept track of what I was getting. You know what I'm saying. What I was making, or what was even really going out. You feel me? But I do know it was times where, you know, I spent, it was basically, I felt, I knew I had a lot. I felt on top of the world, bro. I was over here just handing out bread to niggas who I thought was my mans, but they wasn't my mans. They just seen I was on another level. And, you know, I'm kind hearted still, but now I'm not going for that shit. I learned that, bro, people do not have the same principles as you, bro. I could, I don't ever ask nobody for bread, but it's like, bro, if a nigga asks you for bread and he say I got you, bro, you shouldn't even have to like, you know what I'm saying, asking for it. He should just get you on the day he says he got you. But a lot of these niggas ain't built like that. A lot of these niggas just want to hand out, bro. A lot of these niggas, man, they don't want to work for it, bro. They don't want to put in no effort. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You can abuse money buying a whole lot of bullshit, eating out every day, going on mad dates, you know what I'm saying? You can abuse money in a way of just spending it on dumb shit, which I wasn't doing. You know what I'm saying? I bought some shit here and there, but I was listening to other people about what I should do with my bread at the time. And brothers asking me to hold them down. Don't get it twisted. My day one niggas ain't never asked me for shit. But the niggas I met along the way, they was the flaw ones for real, you know what I mean? That's okay though. That's okay though. Man, you can abuse drugs and you can abuse addictions, bro. Like, it's so easy to get lost in that. Feel me? It's easy, bro. Um, for real, like one pill, you could take one pill, bro. Ah, this shit got me feeling right. Boom. You right, whatever, cool. You end up going to sleep next day, damn. I like that feeling, I miss it. Then you're on it for a whole week, you feel me? And that could even turn to like a month, you feel me? But if you're not paying attention to the fact that you're overdoing it, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're prescribed, if you're not paying attention to that, you could overdo it and get lost in that, bro. You could just get lost in just being high on pills. And it's easy. Like, it's so easy. It's a small little thing you can just take and get you feeling right. So the key to that is to pay attention to how it makes you feel. Pay attention to what you could be doing, you know what I'm saying? See how this is delaying where you're supposed to be going, you feel me? But if you're overdoing these things, you know what I'm saying? You're never gonna take a step back and see where you're going, you feel me? You're not. You're just gonna be too lost in the sauce. And I've been there before. Definitely gotta take a step back, analyze what the hell you're doing, how it's making you feel. Another thing, television. You know what I'm saying? I love TV. I love movies. I love shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on TV real soon. Y'all gonna see me. Okay. But yeah, man. Right now I'm watching this show called Big Mouth. And me personally, I don't really be like, I watch TV here and there, but when I find a show I like, I will binge the fuck out of that show. Dead ass. Like, until it's over. Then when it's over, I'll take a break from TV, bro. Like, damn, that was a good show. What's the next move? Now I get to it. But right, if you watching TV all day, every day, bro, and you ain't doing nothing else, you gonna maybe start to feel like the things that you're watching in the show can project onto you. Then you can start acting like the characters in the show. Start thinking life is like this show. Um, really, just not even be in the real world. Like, you might treat this shit like TV, bro. You feel me? But this is not TV. This is real life. So know that when you're watching these shows, bro, it's not real. Some of them might be based on a true story, but still, like, don't be abusing TV like that, bro. It's easy, bro. And when you really think about it, like, I guess unless it's educational or like you get something out of it, why are you watching it? Like, if you're just watching it because you're bored and you dead ass have nothing to do, cool. But if you know you got other obligations, but you prioritize watching TV over that, you're lost in the sauce, my boy. You're lost in the sauce. And it's not good. It's not good. Know the difference between movies and real life. Feel me? Don't be watching that like too much, man. Too much. You feel me? Sex. Sex. Me personally, I ain't had sex in like 3 months. For real, for real. So I kind of feel like a virgin again, to be honest. Obviously, that's not true, but like, that's how I feel. You feel me? I be saucing up these girls on some like, calm shit. But like, I don't really be trying to dunk it in. You feel me? I just be like playing, having fun with it, making sure I still got that talk, that mouthpiece. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, having too much sex, detrimental, detrimental. Especially if you're having a lot of hoes, bro. Like, if you got a roster game, I've been there. I know how it be. But it's like, dog, sex is great. If you're doing it safe, you know what I'm saying? If you protected, you feel me? If if you can see the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? All that's good. All that's good. It's great. It's healthy. There's nothing wrong with having sex. But having too much sex every day, again, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But I do feel like if you're doing it too much, dog, you might be overly horny. And even if you got a girl and you see some other fine shit outside on these streets, bruh, or some fine shit walk up on you, you gonna be tempted. You gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying, get with her, bruh. And if you got a lady, you know what I'm saying, but since you've been fucking all the time, bruh, and you just hella lusty, bruh, you're gonna want that next piece of buns, bruh. You feel me? And it's like, why would you do that if you already got a girl that you fucking with? Because you've been doing it too much. It might get boring. So now you want to explore other realms, explore other bodies, you know what I'm saying? See what this pool feel like, see what that pool feel like. You feel me? Get this fountain, get that wave, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, that's only if you're doing it too much. It can corrupt your mind, bruh. Like, you know it feels good. You know you like, you know what I'm saying, going in on some fine shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, yeah, that shit can pollute your mind to where all you think about is sex. When you talk to girls, you can't even really talk to them because you're talking to them, they being there normal. Maybe they could have the same feelings and thoughts about you, but it's like, damn, nah, you can't. You're not even really there because you're thinking about cracking this bitch. You feel me? You're not even looking at her as a human. This correlates to corn, but it's like, bro, you just looking at her as an object because you just want to crack minds, and that's okay. But nigga, take a step back from sex, bro, and you really see how easy these girls are, how everybody actually, not everybody, because I know not everybody getting it, but how most people, bruh, that's all they care about, bruh. And it's like they couldn't even imagine just not being able to watch corn or have sex for a month. You know what I'm saying? A month? You can't do 30 days, bruh. Bro, we was kids at one time, bro. We ain't need none of this shit. We ain't need no drugs, no sex. You know what I'm saying? We ain't need no social media. We ain't need none of this shit. But now that it's so present in today's world, man, people be abusing it and people be forgetting who they are. You feel me? It's not cool. But I remember, I know who I am, you know what I'm saying? Took a minute to get back here, but nigga, we back here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's not overdo things, man. And the last uh topic, or the last category in the not overdoing things, which is a very big one, is people. You know what I mean? um, it's cool to have friends. It's cool to have family. It's cool to have, a girlfriend. It's cool to have people you like to be around. You feel me? It's great. But you can definitely be around people too much. And people that are around people too much, abusing, their friendships and relationships, bruh, they never get a chance to take a step back and look at these relationships for what they are, bruh. See the value in it. Feel me? See how they treat you. Feel me? You're just in it. You feel me? When you're around somebody for too long, for so long, you're just in it, bruh. And you don't know how to be by yourself. And when you are by yourself, you hate it. You have to hit somebody up. You have to be outside. You have to be doing something. So when you with, what I'm saying, too much people abusing that, it's easy, bruh, to get so comfortable being around people. And it's hard to get right with yourself, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, bruh, when I moved out here, I'm in Charlotte. When I moved out here though, um, I was still reaching out to some homies back home, but the energy wasn't being reciprocated. You feel me? So I kind of just fell back, and it's because I realized I was the person who was always reaching out to everybody. I was a person. If you need me, I'm there. I was a person. Yo, bro, I don't got it. Can you bless? Yeah, I was that for a lot of people. Feel me? And now I'm not doing that shit. I don't reach out to nobody. I don't go out my way for people, bro, because once I got some isolation and stopped overly hanging out with people, I could see everything, bro. And when I stopped smoking weed too, it gave me like when I stopped smoking weed and having sex, it gave me like vision. Like I don't know, my energy was up, my drive was up, my focus was up, my brain was on 100, and all that. And with that being said, I was able to, cause I was like, damn, I was still kind of reaching out to people, but I finally fell back. I got shit that I want to do in this life. These niggas don't give a fuck or not. Excuse me. If I do it, so I'm gonna do it with or without you. Feel me? And when you have that mentality, with or without you, I'm gonna do this on my own. And you got it by yourself, and you've been doing this by yourself. You really do look at shit differently. You look at the relationships you made along the way. You look at your day ones. You look at people who you reach out to and don't hit you back. You look at people who you was always there for, and they was never there for you. Or when they are there for you, they throw it in your face. You feel me? You look at all the little side comments, the little jokes. You feel me? The Their characteristics, their habits. You look at that shit for real, and you see what aligns with you and what doesn't align with you, bruh. And then you know what I'm saying. You just slowly just be like, word, dude was never for me. This nigga was never for me. This girl was never for me. But I was fully for them. And I'm not saying this for everybody in my life, but this for a majority of people. It's like when you over chill with people and you always, you know, go your way for folks, you don't really you're not able to really see that until you take a step back from the relationships. Take a step back from people and go inside, bruh, and analyze everything, bruh. You gotta be able to be by yourself so you can see where you at in life. You feel me? You gotta be able to know where you're going. You gotta know what you want to do, and you can't do that with people around, bro. Because honestly, bro, only you know what you want to do. Only you know what you want in this life. Only you know your dreams, bro. And 9 times out of 10, bro, when you telling a nigga that your dreams, bro, um, they don't give a fuck. Real shit. Unless that's really your brother or your fan, bro. They don't care. And honestly, a lot of these people, bro, they want to see you fail. Like believe it or not, they don't wish the best for you. They be clutching their fists every time you talk about your plans, bro, because they ain't got no plans, bro. You know what I'm saying? So stop abusing people, man. Learn how to be by yourself, dog. You feel me? Stop abusing drugs and addictions. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase the money. Don't abuse the money, man. Be disciplined with the money. Have respect for the money, bro. If you respect the money, it's gonna respect you back. It's not gonna run away from you. You're not gonna lose it doing dumb shit with it. You feel me? Sex. Be sexually disciplined, bro. Because it's not hard to go crack some cheeks. And when you're not disciplined, you might just crack any cheeks. You feel me? And that's not good. Um, what else was on my list? This little 10-second list I made. Social media, heavy one. Stop abusing social media. Stop over scrolling. You feel me? Y'all at least got to take like an hour a day with no electronics, bruh. Just being in real life, being here. You feel me? Stop waking up and scrolling on your fucking phone, IG, and all that. Cause it's like, bruh, that's how you starting your day. Waking up to bullshit on your feed. Like, it's just not good. Television. Like I said, TV is cool. You feel me? But you gotta realize when you over watching it, you feel me? I get it when there's a show that came out that you really, really like. But if all you do is watch TV, like not even caring about what you're watching or not learning or getting anything from what you're watching, bro, you in too deep, gang. You in too deep. Feel me? It's really easy to abuse things. And it's also easy to not abuse things. You gotta take a step back, see how everything's making you feel, and then analyze that, bro. See what's good for you, see what's bad for you. See if you could turn it down a notch here, turn it down a notch there. See if you can go without sex. See if you can go without drugs. See if you can go without weed. See if you can go without TV, social media. You feel me? If you can't do it, bruh, your mind might be fried. Your shit might be fried, dog. So I'm gonna wrap up the video with that one. Um it's your boy CJ. We out here. Drop a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the video. More to come. Definitely gonna try to be more consistent because I know I've been slacking. I know I have been. I've been smoking weed again, so that should be getting in the way of things that I could easily be doing. So I'm gonna be more disciplined with that, put it down. I just did last month, my challenge. I think next month I might. I mean, why not? I was getting so much things done. But I'm thinking next month I might just cut back again. 30 days. But it's like, I already did 30 days, so why not challenge myself, go 60 days? That's November and December. That's the end of fourth quarter. What can I get done? What can I get done with no weed, no drugs, no sex, no corn, not watching TV, not scrolling on social media all day? And these activities, they are time consuming. When you put your time into something that you actually want to do or get out of life, that's way more fulfilling than, what I'm saying, all these little ass things I just named. So, hey man, get to it, bro. We out here. We out of here.